Hey friends! Oh, there we are.
Hey guys!
How's it going?
Welcome to another Sunday with us.
Sunday Eats and Treats with us.
Yes.
Did you see where he was though? He wasn't with me for
No.
about 5 days. And where were you?
I was in Cozumel diving with my brother.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, life's rough for him.
So, well, I haven't had any break all year long, so it was my time to have a break. So, oh yeah, the lady that goes out with the girlfriends every like 3 months for a weekend.
But we don't go like, oh, I guess I can't complain.
I'm like, you get a whole weekend in McCall. And that's paradise. So
it is beautiful.
And Amy's nice enough to let you guys use her cabin. So.
Amy's actually here right now, but she doesn't want to be
she's
seen.
Off camera hiding. So
we won't bother her. We won't bother her.
She
Sorry
just
guys,
gave
I'm
us
not.
a wave,
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to post this on my timeline. So, guess what we're gonna make today?
So
we're making
a makeover, right?
Yeah, it's a makeover. So Danvee, are you on yet? She's probably like thinking, "Whoa, you guys are on time."
We're on time today.
You guys know that we're on time all the time, right? Right, 90% of the time. It's always because we're chasing someone, not chasing someone, chasing other things around our house that we're dealing with, stuff that we have to do. So. We are actually at his sister's kitchen, Becky's kitchen. We are at her house. So you're probably wondering, why does the kitchen look different?
Kitchen looks different. Looks like you got more room.
Yeah, she definitely has more room in her kitchen. Love her countertops. So, you know, this is like, I'm looking at her countertops, looking at the things that she has, and I'm thinking, yeah, someday my kitchen will change. Someday.
It's going to get smaller because it will be on a boat.
Oh, that's true. We'll have to one day tell you what our plans are in the next 3 years. So sailing in water is definitely going to be part of it. But now I digress. I don't even know where I was at. So Danvee gave us this recipe, the popcorn balls, the Christmas popcorn balls. And hers is made with Jell-O and sugar and corn syrup. So what we're going to do is do a makeover on it and try something a little different. So I wish Danvee was on, but she said she would be, but she's not on right now, so that's okay. We're just going to start here.
So.
But I've got, we already have some popcorn already made up, okay? So this is just a half a cup of popcorn that popcorn.
Just a half cup of popcorn.
And then we popped that all up already, and so I'm going to now take, this is a cube of butter. This is salted butter. So I didn't do the unsalted because, I don't know, I want salt. So we're doing salted butter and a half a cup of honey, babe, right there.
Half a cup of honey?
Yeah.
What happened to the half cup?
I think it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
It's with the other measuring cups.
Okay. Half a cup of butter, honey?
Yep. And we're just going to put this all together. Whoa. It's cold here in Idaho, so the honey is sticking.
Thick and slow.
There we go.
There we go.
That does not look like enough.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I want it full.
It's like almost to the top.
Okay, so I'm going to pour the half cup of honey in this and, oh gosh. And
what
then
else?
will you do a teaspoon of that? So her Jell-O actually, she said, I asked her what flavors and she said it could be orange, lime, whatever flavor Jell-O you want. So we're going to do orange extract. You know that you can get extracts in so many different flavors. Go for it. Choose your flavor. I mean, I know that there's lemon and coconut.
Really
I know, doesn't that sound great? Did you do a teaspoon?
Yep.
Okay, so all of this is going to go on the stove and I'm going to heat it through to a boil. And then we're going to pour it onto the popcorn. So I'm going to turn around, I'm going to do that, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about
diving and a little lesson learned while diving in Cozumel. So I had the pleasure this week, as Judy said, to fly out on Tuesday and spend 4 days diving with my brother Andy in Cozumel, and we had a phenomenal time. Got to dive with people from all over the world, one from Italy, one from Puerto Vallarta, some people from Canada, and even from Arizona. And actually ran into a guy that lived in Boise, Idaho.
No way.
Yes, there was a guy, one of the guys that was on our trip actually lived in Meridian. So it's kind of funny. You sail around the world and then you meet somebody in your neighborhood. So, but what was interesting to me is if you know anything about Cozumel and diving, it is all drift diving, which means that the current is pushing you along as you're diving. And so typically when you're diving, all you do is put your arms like this and let the current push you. And if there's something that you want to see, you just change the tilt of your body, kick a little bit, and then you can go down and see whatever you're looking at. And every once in a while you actually have to kick against the current to slow your progress down. Like Andy kept getting separated from me, so I would turn around and I'd kick towards and wait for him to catch up.
Because he was stopping and looking at everything?
Yeah, because he was stopping and looking.
Andy is his brother, so that's...
Yeah, so one of the ways...
to dive.
Yeah, one of the ways that you can get out of the current is by going lower and position yourself behind a coral head, and then you can look around and not get pushed. So it gives you a little bit of time to look at what's going around. But there was a new diver on one of our dives that was joining with us, and he literally was diving like this. And the interesting thing was, he goes, before we actually started the dive, he made the comment to me, he goes, I don't understand why I keep using all of my air so quickly. It seems like I'm 30 minutes down and I have to come back up. And so I said, well, I'll watch you. So sure enough, he gets down there and he's fighting against the current. He's fighting against the drift instead of just relaxing, holding his body in position, and then using his feet to kick to get him to where he wants with some minor adjustments. And so when we got up from the shore, back on the boat, I said, well, would you like some tips on how to make your dive a little bit more relaxing and not to use so much air, so much energy? And he goes, oh yeah, I'd love it. And I said, well, first of all, you're diving with your arms. You don't need to dive. All you need to do is tuck your arms in and use your fins a little bit. I go, the other thing is there's a real neat trick that you need to try, is you need to try to breathe. Well, we all know how to breathe, right?
Try to breathe, everybody.
But there's actually an art to breathing when you're diving. And I told him, I said, try this. Next time you think that you're too close to something, rather than swimming and kicking to get away, just take a deep, slow breath. Just go. And watch, what happens is that breath will actually lift you up a little bit. And just inhale, take a nice slow breath, inhale, and then that extra air will lift you up and carry you right over the coral. And then when you want to descend, just exhale nice and slowly. And so you can use your breath to kind of control your altitude and your attitude as you're diving. And sure enough, he did a lot better the next dive just by making a few adjustments. So obviously,
okay, we're going to go back to that in
so
just
let's
a second.
Go back.
So let me show you. I just melted those things, and can you smell that?
Oh, it smells
that
awesome.
Orange. Can you smell that? The orange citrusy?
Yeah, it smells great.
Okay, so I need you to take these
okay.
things, and you're going to toss it. And it could be a one-person show. Whoa, babe.
Yeah, it's
whoa, slow down.
I wish I had a metal bowl that was a little heavier, because the bowl keeps moving on me. Okay. Wow, it smells really good.
Well, I don't want to burn you either.
No, you're not going to burn me. I'm keeping my hands out of the way.
Okay, I'm hoping that this is enough. I just did a half a cup, so we'll see.
Well, that looks awesome. So let me.
Smells really good.
So I'm just tossing, getting
just
the.
Get it all coated. So we're going to come back to that drift analogy that we were talking about.
Yep.
He's with us. I can't read anything. Sorry. Oh, Terry, how are you? Okay, so we're going to come back to that in just a second. Is it pretty coated?
I think that's really good.
Okay, so now, coated it a little bit more.
Okay.
So now, I'm just going to spray my hands. I did wash them. I'm going to spray them with the...
Show them what you're doing. So
I just sprayed it. Just
with what?
Just a oil spray. That's it.
Okay.
So then, okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, because I didn't know what you're spraying your health stuff with, because I know they did.
Spray oil.
So a little canola oil.
All right. So now I'm going to take it. Okay. So now this is what the issue is. Look, it's not sticking. So we need to add a little bit more. Can you add some honey?
A little more what?
Honey to it.
Okay.
Go ahead, and you're gonna have to wash your hands.
Okay.
So I've got the heated part there, but this is not sticking very well. So I want more honey on this, and I think I'm gonna use it cold. So let's try that.
Okay.
Oh, well that
like
worked.
we
Actually,
always-
this worked.
It probably just needs to cool down and solidify. But do you want some more honey in it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Because here's what I'm going to do. Now that my hands are all greasy. I love it. Okay, that's good. Let's try that much. That's
Okay.
probably another 1/4 cup. All right. Oh, we paused over on, looks like the
That's good. It
IG
should
side.
catch up. Yeah, that's IG.
Okay,
So.
move the spatulas first.
Okay.
So this is a trial. We're testing it. I've never tested this before using honey and trying that out. So let me see. Maybe I can. Oh yeah.
Is that better?
There, yeah. It's because it's sticking to my hands now because I got more. Do you have? Did you grease up yours? Grease up
Nope.
yours again.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah, mine are too sticky now. Okay, but this is good and sticky, and you can actually probably work it. I'm gonna move these things. All right.
I wonder, are you gonna put these in the oven?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I bet you if we just kind of get them to hold
That's what I'm trying to do.
like that.
Yeah. Did you get it to hold?
Yeah, I got one to hold.
Okay.
So adding that little extra bit of
Honey.
honey, but I think it's like
It's
almost.
cold honey.
Pardon?
It's cold honey too, so it's not like it's hot. It doesn't have to be very big either.
No, but I wonder if we actually baked this a little
little
bit before we made the balls, if it would
Okay,
hold better.
let's try it.
So
All right, guys.
let's try that.
We're gonna
So-
dump it all in here. Let's do it.
So this is kind of a technique that we use when we're making our regular caramel popcorn. So we're going to throw it in the oven for about 5 minutes and then pull it out, and then hopefully that'll make it a little bit more sticky.
Yep.
So that we can make the popcorn ball. So
Okay. Wash up.
that's the fun that we get to enjoy right now. So
Just testing all this stuff. This is good.
yeah. So
No, but I think. Oh, I don't want to talk to him.
yeah,
Sorry,
we'll wait
guys.
till your water comes off. So
Water comes off.
but yeah, when you turn
Oh.
your water off because you're washing your hands.
I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. Want to go wash your hands too?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, that'd be gross. Like right now, he's holding up. Okay, so the thing that was really interesting to me when he's talking about the fighting that drift, it's almost like when we are doing things in our life and we have I guess like instinctual things that happen to us in our lives that we don't go for, we don't go towards, we fight it. I think about just like with passions and things that you like to do. Why do you, let's just say it's art and you love to draw, you love to paint, but you find other things that you have to get done. And I mean, we got to bring home the bacon, right? We got to go work and we got to support our family. We got to support ourselves. But our passion lies in something else, what we love to do. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you don't feel like that might not bring money in. Are you concerned about that? But I bet you if you do what you feel that's really close to your heart and you desire to do, then that's actually what you're being led to accomplish.
Well, and I think the thing that I've been thinking about is a lot of times we think that we tend to fight against the current. We tend to fight against friction. We tend to fight against something that's pushing us a certain way. And instead of changing a few things about ourselves, like in this case, the way we breathe, the way we're changing the position of our body, if we just take some time to change, we take a breath. And we all right, what do I need to do to readjust in myself to take advantage of this current that is pushing me in a way that maybe I can't see, but I'm like, I know I want to accomplish this thing, and it's not going exactly the way I want it to. And we tend to fight when things aren't going the way we want to, instead of using our mind, our intellect, using other people as barometers to where they are, to where I could be if I would change a few things in myself and say, oh, you know what, I need to go over there, so I need to change this and take advantage of the current so that it would push me over here. And I think a lot of times we're so, frantically fighting, trying to control everything, that if we would just relax and slow down and take some time, that the current of life will take us where we're ultimately meant to be. I mean, I think we're so creatures of habit of trying to control everything A lot of times we're missing that God is trying to take us in a direction that only He can see is more beautiful than we currently are in. So
right, because our sight, our scope is so narrow. But the thing that you were saying that with that gentleman, how he was diving and he was frantic and panicking, that's fear, right? That's fear. And that's the fear that we have, that we aren't in control of something, or that we think that it should go a certain way and it's a certain path that we should take. And granted, there's a lot of things that, definitely we need to see what other people have done so that we can maybe mimic that if it's a good thing or whatever. But ultimately, you need to rely upon the man upstairs to lead and guide you, because he knows what you are created for. He knows what your potential is. So my girlfriend Amy, she has a great quote that says, let go and let God. And so think about it. Let go of what you think you're supposed to be doing and let God into your life to lead and guide you. He's not going to lead you astray.
No, and I love that. And it was interesting because when we got back on the boat and I was giving the guys some tips, the dive master, who clearly has far more experience than I do, far more dives, and he actually came on board. He goes, hey, would you mind if I give you some tips? And he gave him the same kind of tips that I did. And he said, but let me tell you one other thing. If you will take the time to watch the other more experienced divers and mimic them, you will find that your diving experience will be far more enjoyable for you. He goes, oh yeah. So, and it's really amazing what you can do just by listening to somebody with more experience and then trusting the process, trusting the current that it's going to take you to a beautiful place. And we had an amazing week. So
yeah, I was going to say there's some beautiful areas in Cozumel. So guys, I'm going to leave that in for about 5 more minutes, and then we will come back and let you see what happens, and hopefully it'll be able to, work itself together. All right?
All right.
So thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right.
Oh, Danvee. Yay. There you are, Danvee. Hey, we finally we just went through the whole process of making it, so you'll have to go back and watch, but we're going to be back in about 5 minutes. Hopefully 5 or 10 minutes to let you guys see. I had to bake it for a little bit and help it congeal, but it's made with honey and butter and some orange extract. So Danvee, you'll have to rewatch. Okay? All right, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace out.
All right, peace out. See you in a few.
Let me try that.
Oops, sorry, I'm knocking you out.
We shall see. Hello. We are back.
We are back.
And this smells delicious. You're going to have to, oh, it's too hot to handle.
Nah, it's fine.
Look at it.
Look at that.
It's like caramelized.
It looks awesome.
So we're going to attempt to do it this way instead by scooping it and then putting it on the sheet. Whoa.
Oh, it's all sticky.
It's already sticking? That's good. Isn't it too hot to handle?
No, it's warm.
Oh, look at that. It works.
Look at that. Ta-da! Yeah.
Wow. Is it, let's make it, oh, it's falling apart, babe.
Well, I didn't, you probably need to do it a little bit more.
Do you want to grease up your hands?
Nope, I don't need to.
Okay.
Look at that one.
Want to redo that one?
A little bit more.
Okay, so I don't need to,
No, it's just warm.
Oh.
We let it cool a little bit because we didn't want it to be too hot to handle.
I just held a hot kernel. Oh, that was the one thing we should have done. We should have separated some of the kernels. Okay, you must be able to handle these hotter than...
I don't know. It's not that hot.
I have wimpy hands. Sorry.
It's just warm.
Look at that.
Feels
I'm
good.
squishing it. I love these things. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, those are perfect.
So you have to bake it. We baked it for about 15 minutes. So every 5 minutes I tossed it, and so that would start to brown more. And then now I'm just pushing it together in a ball. That's a huge ball. Let's make them smaller so we...
What, you want to make them like golf ball sizes?
Yeah, that's okay. Just leave the ones you have.
Okay.
Ooh, this is cool.
Right. So,
Danvee, are you watching this? This is cool.
This will be a fun activity for the kids for Christmas. Hey, guys, let's make some Christmas balls.
Okay, what did you say? When we make them, oh gosh, we use butter on on your hands. I actually sprayed my hands with just some spray oil, and right now I don't seem to need to do that.
And we gotta taste it. Well,
okay.
I gotta taste it.
I did for you. Yum. It's got that orangey flavor.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
So really, you could use extract, any other flavor of extract you want if you don't want orange. Okay, it's cooling down too fast.
Yes, it is. It needs to be.
So, I don't think we can do the rest of them.
Well, then we just
fix this one. That one fell apart.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta make sure you make the balls when it's warm so that they
these fell
stick
apart
together.
That's okay. I like caramel pop. There goes the camera. What happened?
I just slipped. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, this is good.
Wow,
right.
this is a nice makeover, Judy. Good idea.
Okay.
Thank you, Danvee, for the recipe suggestion.
Our friend doesn't want to come on camera, but she wants to try some. Amy.
And I can't reach the gimbal to bring her into camera.
So, Danvee, this was great. Popcorn balls made over. All it is honey and butter and vanilla, orange extract for this one. But we could do, gosh.
You could do peppermint extract, you could do cinnamon. I mean, I have all kind of ideas. Cinnamon, peppermint.
Ooh, peppermint.
A little more on the flavor.
Yeah, so.
Oh, like we could add a little more.
Yeah, so Amy just suggested that we add maybe double the extract flavor and just.
She wants more, but she has to come on camera if she wants.
She's like hoping we'll give her some more.
She's a little shy. All right.
Wow.
I'm sorry I'm talking with my mouth full, but this is really good.
Well, the thing I like about this is not only is it tasty, but it's also kind of a fun thing to do, right? Make little.
Fun thing to make?
Yeah, get your kids together or your family and make little popcorn balls, or just leave them as.
Well, and it's a healthier version too.
Yeah.
And as your finickiest critic.
Yeah, it's true. She's our finickiest critic on health food, and she likes this.
Yeah,
it's good, huh? I'm gonna try it with maple syrup too sometime. I think that would be yummy. A maple ball. Guys,
that turned out good.
Danvee's so grateful to you for sharing your recipe and then like letting us make it over. You guys rock. You have a wonderful 1 week left till Christmas.
And if you have recipes that you'd like us to make over,
we want to make over
please
for next
send them to us. Send it in the comments. Also, make sure that you like and share these videos so we can get more people involved with this. So, because we'd love to have more recipes to make over.
And we're just gonna keep eating.
Oh man, super
Thanks,
yummy.
friends. Now you gotta go wash your hands to touch up.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. How am I gonna turn off the camera?
He has to wash his hands. I'm gonna keep eating.
Wow, those are really good. So, all right.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Have a great Sunday.
It's delicious.